Hello, everyone. I'm Frank Scatoni,
I'm Ciaran Thornton.
and we are
Double
Trouble. We promised you we'd be back. We had a good morning show. Talked about some of the horses we liked. I gave out Giggle Giggle in the first race of the day.
and I agreed.
You did agree. I'm not sure how the other horses you gave out. I'm not sure.
Came second.
About. Okay.
We let you win that one. I mean, you got to at least win 2 races.
Well, look, it's called Double Trouble for a reason. We're here to talk about the player-friendly, low takeout $5 double. Unfortunately, I'm not one of those, access to batch betting. I can't play a million combinations at one time. I do old school with my double. You see, I got my little chart on the left, horses I like in this race to the 2 horses I like in the next. We're going to have a little fun trying to figure out where the value is in this race. Ciaran, I know earlier in the day we talked about how tricky this race was.
Yes.
And we were a little bit all over the place. I know I liked a 9 horse who you're going to throw in, but why don't you walk us through this turf race? I mean, I think it's really tough. It's a Calbred maiden special weight. Rails are at 24 feet. They're going a mile.
I mean, I really liked the number 1. We talked about it this morning. I thought, late on a Friday with Kent DeSormo at Del Mar has been a moneymaker for many of us over the years. And
8 to 1 on the line. What is the horse now?
Right now he's 7 to 2, so he'll probably end up being 3 to 1.
I think a lot of people watched that show this morning and heard us shouting vodka, vodka.
We should have been quiet, and then plus all the guys who are here at the track after happy hour doing double vodkas are probably part of the pool as well.
That's right. It's a name that a lot of people at Del Mar are just going to bet blindly because it's vodka, vodka.
But I mean, we have the advantage of we can see what he's paying in the pools, and maybe we're going to find something in the next leg. Yeah, and that's what it's all about.
We both, exactly. Just because the horse is 3 to 1 here doesn't mean the horse won't be value in the double pool, and we'll take a look at that in a second. We both like vodka, vodka. The horse is coming off a very, very long layoff, but the horse comes back gelded and the blinkers come off. I have some notes on this horse from last year. Gelding this horse was the absolute right thing to do because I have a race note that says the horse was a little nutty. A race note said the horse moved too early. Wasn't controllable, and still ran pretty good, right? Yes. So now you have a good horsewoman bringing back a 4-year-old with her go-to money jock on, who I'll give you credit for. The last time they had a horse together, Almond Joy, you single that horse in your double, and you actually hit the double that day. So.
Yes, and it was a nice one, 415.
It was.
I mean, we had just to tell you how good the pools have been on these late doubles. Yeah. We took a 5 to 2 and a 5 to 2 last Friday, and I paid $83. Well, so essentially 17 to 1 on 2 5 to 2. So I mean,
Ciaran's being very kind by saying we. It was actually just him.
Well, that's because
I did not have a piece.
You did not bet it, so I was doubly assured I was going to win that one.
Well, I wasn't interested. In chalk. Here, look, we have a comment. My beautiful Terry is hanging out in the turf club today, and she's watching it with her good friend Linda. So,
hello, Linda. How you doing?
Shout out from Linda in the turf club. I love it. This is what we want more of, people. We're here to have fun at the racetrack, learn a little bit about handicapping and structuring our wagers properly. So real quickly, you were the one, and then I thought there was someone else you liked. I can't really remember. This day's going to blur. But who are your horses in this race that you were thinking about using?
I went 1, 5, 10. And then I had a couple of price horses. Because I like the 11 that's scratched, I was just going to throw a name out there because we are at Del Mar. And believe it or not, some hardcore handicappers are rolling their eyes now.
I'm rolling my eyes.
Del Mar is
every horse that has Irish in the name.
Yes, of course. You know how many times I've won? Those are the horses that win here.
You're
look at yesterday.
You're true to form. I'll tell you.
Look at yesterday.
I don't remember. Was there an Irish yesterday?
It was crazy prices.
Crazy prices?
$500,000 for the pick 5. I mean, granted, the robots won it, but still.
Yeah, but you know what? Shout out to me, 55 to 1 winner to start off the double. I said right here on the show, don't even mess with the double if you don't have to. This horse is 55 to 1. Just bet the horse to win. So you can still play doubles, which I didn't hit, by the way. But if you had win money on that horse, I mean, who else is giving out $100 winners, Ciaran? I mean, you came close with the 28 to 1, but I mean, I doubled you.
All I got to say is, everyone, Frank has now copy-pasted that saying, and we're going to hear it for the next 10 years about this, because it's the first time you've hit it. It's like pigs flying somewhere.
Dude, not only did I give it out, but I admitted an A in my write-up. I mean, I can't bet them for you, people. I give them to you. You know, it's like you got to listen. You got to listen. So
let's look at some probables now.
Yeah, okay, you're right.
They got to actually bet some money.
Yes, we do have to bet some money. So you're correct. So right now, let's just look at the favorite combo.
Vodka is essentially almost favorite.
Right, but the favorite combo is the 4 in this leg, Big Bill, to the 3 in the next, 71. Kind of lukewarm all around. I told you Vegas Love was going to be favored. He likes Buds and Suds, the 11. Let's just see what the 4 and 11 pay. 4-11. Oh, your horse is taking some money, 153.
I'll take it, though.
And then the other horse that I wanted to look at, I really like the 3 and the 5. I like the 3 the best. So the 4 to the 5 is 91. They are not bad favorite to those two horses, and also Ciaran, but I'm not really interested in that. I think if we can beat this 4 horse, you know, he's favored in the double, but he's actually not favored in the win pool.
Yes.
So that's the 1, our sneaky 1. Let's look at those pays. So 1 to my Vegas Love top choice, 83.50.
That's great.
I mean, I can whack that 20. I can play that for $20, whack it 4 times. That's not bad. That is my strongest opinion. And then 1-5, 132, I can come back and pay that a little less. To your 11 is 195. Is there anyone else in the next leg you want me to check with this 1 horse here?
The one I was going to throw in was number 6 in the next leg. Just because I wrote about it and I'm like,
wait, Lady Good Trouble?
Yes. I mean, I didn't like it, but
okay.
When I'm looking at some of the pays and my other horse Scratch, so I've modified my bet a little right here. So I'm going to do a $15 double.
Okay.
1, 4, 5, 10 by 11 for $15. So that's a $60 bet right there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do a backup saver, my Irish and your 3-legged horse. So I'm going to do a $5 double, 3-9 with the 11.
Okay. You writing these down?
I am. I have them written down right here.
Okay. Well, we got a record here. I'm writing mine down. I'm trying to figure out. I want to use the 1 as my key horse. My other horse that I really liked in this race was the 9 Mavman, who I thought was sneaky. Let me see what that horse is. Mavman is 11-1 on the board, kind of dead off the 6-1 morning line. The other horses we talked about, Ciaran, was 5 Bonneville Jim, morning line 5, currently 7, and then number 8 Chapoval, morning line 10, currently 15. Those are all good prices. I'm sure those doubles are going to pay well, so I could probably play those combos for just $5.
I'm even looking at the combos. So my bet right now, I'm spending $70. So I'm just going to do another backup saver, 1, 4, 5, 10 with 6. And I only have to do $5 because look.
So how much are you spending in this race?
I'm spending 60, 70, $90.
Okay, so I'm currently, because we're going to have to cut, you know, the race is going to go off. So I'm going to tell you currently, I'm figuring this out. $30 double 1-3, $20 double 1-5, and then a $10 double 9 with 3-5, and then I'm going to come back and do $5 doubles with the 5 and the 8 to the 3 and the 5. So that's 5, 10, 15. That's another 20. That makes me at 50, 70. That makes me at $90. I'm comfortable with that. I think the pays are worth it. It's funny that the 4-3 combo is still holding strong as the favorite in the double. Talk about the money on vodka. I mean, that's a good thing. I mean, that's a good thing for us. That tells me a horse coming off a year layoff getting bet like that. I mean, the horse is live, right?
And then I'm just, we called it. I mean, maybe we'll see if the pools are not telling me the 11's straight. Well, 11 keeps drifting up, so that's good for me if I'm right. If I'm wrong, I got to listen to you for another day.
Well, you're usually wrong. How about Racing Downwind? Shout out. Good luck, gents, from Vancouver, Canada. I'm not internationally known, but I've been known to rock the microphone. So, shout out. Thank you so much for watching. Hey, Racing Downwind, if you have a double play that we can root for, let us know.
I actually have a crazy bet here, just like I did yesterday in the last race.
This is what he does. He puts in his key. He can't help himself. He
almost half of the time, a long shot, a horse 5-1 or more has won. So in the next leg, if you have a horse you really like, this might be worth just a $5 bet. Doing the horses like 3, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
Over your favorite in the next. You might spend $40, but if you beat the chalks here, and you hit it's going to pay big.
That's right. You could do something like that. The 3 is going to go favorite in the next leg, and the 3 is going to win the next leg. So if you can look at the probable chart and figure out how you make the most money based on that, go for it. In fact, I'm even with my $10 just to maybe get my money back. I'm going to do a $10 double 4 with 3. That's for a total $100. Let's go. While they're on the track, we got some more comments here. Off to the races media. I believe that's Andrew. Is that Brownie?
Yes, it is.
That's Andrew Brown. Anyone, if you're not familiar with Andrew Brown's work, please, I will retweet his @ on X. He is phenomenal. One of my favorite people here at Del Mar. Australian, so we'll cut him some slack, but he kills it, and he's got a connection with Little Red Feather as well.
Oh, yeah, he's done all the media for Little Red Feather. All those cool videos you see, he's the man behind the scenes.
I know.
And he's so popular now, he had to hire someone behind the scenes to do it. So now he's got to, talk about coming up in the world. I mean, he was on Netflix, too.
That's
we
right.
To get his autograph.
I was going to say, maybe one day, if we get a sponsor, we can afford Andrew, and he can zhuzh us up. He can make us look really slick and like real camera ready for the big screen. Andrew, thanks a lot. Let's go, boys. Double vodkas and bourbons all around if you hit the double. If we do hit the double, if you're here at the races, come find us, or I'll buy you a drink tomorrow. All right, Arthur Ramirez, you guys rule. Keep it up. Thank you for playing along with us. 1-5. Let's check out Arthur's play.
1-5.
Vodka, Bonneville Jim, nice. With the 3, the 5, and the 10. Ooh, he's sneaking in the 10 there. If you have a second, Arthur, you just give us a one-line reason why you're including the 10. I would love to know. That horse is very near and dear to my heart because we had a celebration here for Terry's dog, Odie, who had passed away. We got his name on the big screen, King Odie, and we had a race named after him. And I'm a Risque Girl won that race. So she's hanging on our wall next to Odie. So if she wins, I will stand up and clap.
There you go.
But I'm not using. But Arthur is.
Frank off angle. So you're already ahead of the game, Arthur.
Oh, I gotta love this guy. He's not a buck. Just found you fools. That's the spirit. I love it. Well, there's really only one fool here, but sometimes I have to act the fool next to him.
We need that. We need some service over here.
Can you post your pics from King Odie? Yeah.
It's a Rubik's Cube.
Yeah, it's.
You won't have time.
I don't know if I will have time, so I will repeat them again slowly. Get your pen out, write them down. I will go first. $30 double 1 with 3. $20 double 1 with 5. $10 double 9 with 3, 5, and then a $10 double 4 with 3. Sorry, I don't have time to put them on the screen, but Ciaran, go ahead slowly for the audience out there so they can write it down.
I'm doing a $15 double, 1, 4, 5, 10 with 11. Then I'm going to do a $5 double, 1, 4, 5, 10 with 6. And then I'm going to do another $5 double, 3, 9 with the 11. So I'm spread around. 11 is my lock in the next race, and 6 is one of the backup ones.
Yeah, typically I wouldn't recommend spreading, but your horse is going to be a price in the next leg, and it would be terrible to not be alive to your key horse.
And I've had it happen so many times. Yeah. Like you get a bomb, and then you were like, I really wanted to do that other one. And especially with this $5 double.
We're talking about Ciaran's horse in the next. That's number 11, Buds and Suds. 6-1 on the line. Ciaran thought the horse might take a little more money. I disagree. I think the 3 is going to be hammered. Let's just take a quick look at what your probables are. So you are not using the favorite to the 11 in the next race, or are you?
I am.
Okay, so the 4-11 pays 140,
which is healthy.
That's not bad. And then
111 is paying 186.
Okay, and then one of them's you have a bomb here that's to the 11, don't you? You must have a price horse.
5 to 11 is 251.
Okay, well your 11 is taking some money, so
and
maybe
10 to the 11 is 153. So this is a sneaky. I don't think we're going to get 6-1 in the next.
I will stand corrected if this horse is less than 6-1. Here's our man racing downwind. Let's see what he's all about. 1 and the 5, another one on the 5. I love it. 1-4-10. No wait. Oh, that was his pick 3. I'm sorry. So race 7, he is 1 Vodka, 4 Big Bill, 10 Curl and Command, a horse we don't have, but Juan Hernandez wins a lot of races. And then in the nightcap, 1 Ryan's Girl, 12-1 on the morning line. To the 3 Vegas Love, my pick, and to the 4 Danzig Cat. Excellent. We're a little different there.
I would say if you do not like your number 3 in the next race, everything else is paying over $100. So if you don't like the number 3, like I don't like it,
In the last race you're talking
and you're
about?
going singling the 5, or you're already ahead of the game.
I like your ticket racing downwind because I actually do give Dancing Cat a chance too. I think that horse has the potential to maybe wire them. I did think it was going to be a little bit of a fast pace. Plus, I mean, I know Peter Miller lost a couple of times today, but the guy's been on fire. So here we go, Jen Ochoa approaching the gate.
Here we go.
Right. Well, we're going to let Larry take over as soon as they load. But we got some time. Anyone else out there watching, listening, send us your pick, give us an explanation, call us fools, whatever it may be. Hey, we're putting ourselves out here, so you have to have thick skin as a public handicapper, right? Because you're wrong more times than not. You've gotten a lot of fan mail, haven't you, over the years?
Oh, my.
Hate mail.
Yeah.
What's your favorite hate mail?
You like Mike Smith in the last race. You know they draw the races ahead of time. I'm like, yeah, but I don't care. He's in the last race, and he wins. Oh, yeah,
here's another one, and I want to just recognize Paul Victory. Oh, my God, with a name like Victory. I love it. You're giving us good luck. Good work, fellas. Thank you so much. Here, I had asked Arthur, let's see, Arthur Ramirez, the 10 is always game. Carmona hit the big long shot yesterday, which we had.
Yes.
Close it out, I'm pretty sure, so I'll include. I love it. Excellent. I'm a risque girl. I know Terry will be thrilled. She might actually crash the winner's circle if I'm a risque girl wins, because every time she runs, we root for her. All right, Paul Victory likes the 9. All right, let's go. Good luck, everyone.
That's what we thought would happen.
I mean, 9-5 on Vaca Vaca. If you think you have the best horse in the race, put the horse on the lead and don't look back. Let's see if we're right.
And Kent knows how to judge pace. He'll chill till they start coming up.
Quick. It's a little quick.
That's not too bad the way this is playing. He's not.
The rails are 24. We'll see. He's going easy.
Yeah, and he knows enough where he'll shake the reins if he has to. Now, Irish would be a bomber right here. Who's this 13?
The one who got in.
Kyle.
I don't know. This horse is going to look tough.
Yeah.
I have a saber double with him, but I was trying to beat him.
Come on, Kent.
Find another gear.
Come on, Kent.
Open up. Open up. 9-5 in the end. Wow.
Do it again.
Easy game.
I don't know. I guess we got to start saving some of these picks. Otherwise, everyone's hammering them when they watch our show.
Well, you know what, though? That's why we played the double, right? I mean, I have a $30 double going to the 1, to the 3, and a $20 double going to the 5.
Now, even like
and those are the only 2 horses I like, so I'm loving where I'm at.
Before we went out, I was like, so if you did the 1 into all in the next race, you were still making money.
Well, we'll have to see. Some of those combos may have come in. We'll check when it's official. We'll look at the wheel pace. But here, I know it's after the race, but I know that Andrew did post this before the race went off. He's 179, which he got to the 5 and the 10. Another one on a 10. I'm a risque girl. I think that's just wishful thinking for a lot of players out there.
Oh, the girl told them, you better bet this one.
Wow, from Jan. Thanks for watching, Jan. I love it. That was an impressive performance. The money showed, and the horse delivered. One easy. For a second, I thought Big Bill was going to come up and wrangle him, but.
So there's 12 horses in the next race. You'd still lose money. So if you did a $5 double, the 1 into all paid $62 if your 3 wins.
Okay.
If some of the other horses win.
But that's not what, I'm not interested in playing something like that. But I see your point.
It's one of those things like if you like some and you go.
Yeah. I mean, you could make money and grind it out, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But the purpose of the show, for me anyway, is to try and find fuzzy horses to give out to people. So if we hit something big, we hit something big.
Well, we did it 8-1, but you went off with something.
Well, hey, what are you going to do? That's why you play the double. Look at this. I told you Andrew was Australian, so we have to cut up some slack. Vodka, vodka, donkey lick them.
Wow.
Never heard that expression, but I think I might have to work it into the vocabulary, the racing vernacular. Arthur Ramirez, let's go. That's the spirit. That's the attitude. I'm loving it. All right. Well, let's see what this is official. We'll check out some Will Pays.
I heard this is another Australian term.
Yeah, that's a little inside joke there. So I don't know if you guys watched the show this morning, but Ciaran has been living off this 28-1 shot he hit opening day, and I came close a few times. I was lucky to get that big one yesterday, but I was struggling a little bit. No, I'm not going to lie. So in his infinite wisdom, he decided he was going to punk me, and he was going to show up today for the flagship show with a custom-made T-shirt that said 28-1. He showed me. He actually has it. He showed it on the
I was actually going to do it yesterday. I should have done it before.
You should have done it before.
But I wanted to save it for the live show today. So, yeah, should have, could have, didn't.
So I told him, look, your 28-1 is still valid. That was a great pick. You gave it out. Congratulations. But you need to make me a shirt that has 28-1 crossed out and 55-1 on the bottom. And then if you beat that, we'll cross out my 55. So that's a kind of friendly rivalry we have. Although sometimes, when it's a tournament and Ciaran's had a few, it's not so friendly.
Although I will say, so we're going to start doing a drinking game while you guys watch our show. Every time Frank brings up this 57-1 winner, you got to take a shot. So you better have a full bottle for the rest of the season.
I am going to milk that winner for a very long, for as long as this show goes. Hey, Jeff Soto, my man, what's up? I had the pleasure of meeting Jeff in the tournament room over the weekend. We follow each other on Twitter, and really good guy, really smart horse player. Hey, boys. Hey, Jeff, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it.
Are we official? Yeah, there we go.
It is official. So let's see who finished. I don't even know who rounded it out. That horse was so far gone. Don't mind me. I'm just checking my ADW. So
1-4-7-9.
1-4. I didn't have the 7. The 9. The 9 ran okay, but maybe for super effective players out there. Let's see. So Vodka wins, pays 580, 340, 280. We are going to have to look and see if any of these got crushed late. I don't think so.
We got crushed. It was paying 70. Went down $10. Not too bad.
Okay, so
on the double it got.
Now this is an exercise that you guys all need to do. Again, take out your trusty pen and paper. Before I do that, though, let me just see. Jeff has a comment. He's playing today. Missed the race and had a $108,000 ticket in the late pick 5. He's joking about what happened yesterday.
Congrats. We know who did it.
Does your finger hurt from punching $108,000 $1 pick 4 bets, pick 5 bets?
Which machine did you tie up yesterday putting those through?
I love it. But you know what? At least we know, right? We don't want to be minnows swimming against the sharks. You could play the early pick 5 because there's a low takeout. They're not as heavily invested in that. I know the races in the late pick 5 are better. Maybe you just scale back your action there. You can still play it, scale it back in there, devote more money to the early pick 5, and of course the $3 late pick 3, low takeout 15%, and the $5 late double, which is why we are doing the show. This is a player-friendly wager. I'm going to kick it to Ciaran. If he could just read off the...
I'm just looking at some of the pays. Some of them have gone up, which is interesting. So the 3 really got hammered. It went down.
So what is my 1-3 pay?
1-3 is $62.50 now. It was paying $70 to $83.
Okay. I have it 6 times. So, I mean, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
And then what else do you have?
No, wait, you said it's paying 62?
Yeah, $62.50.
Right. So, yeah, 6 times. So, 6 times, 60. 360.
And what else?
Not great, but
Is that all you have?
And no, I have a $20 double, 1 to the 5. What's
5 is paying $94.50.
Less?
It's $94.50.
Oh no, not less, but yeah. So again, I have it 4 times. Not great, not what we're playing for, but you pick out an 8-1 on the morning line. It would have been better if this horse was the second leg of the double.
Oh
right?
yeah, indeed.
Yeah. So what are you looking at? Because
Ciaran's
alive as well.
I'm looking at 1 to the 11 is 132 times 3.
You have that 3 times?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
I got, that's it.
No, you must have used the 1 with some others. You must have.
I used 3, 9. That was it. Oh, I used, I've got the 6. That's right. I forgot.
Yeah, you have, what is it?
1 with the 6.
You
7.
have a couple that are just $5.
7.25. Yeah. Just a,
$5, but that's
yeah,
paying rate.
7.25 for $5 is not too shabby.
And that's the 6?
Yep.
7.25.
That was my saver bet.
And there was no one else you used?
No, I used 3, 9, and I used some other nonsense in race 7.
Okay.
But 11 was my go-to one in here.
Okay, so you are alive to the 6 and the 11.
11's down to 5 to 1. Let's see how. I mean, I thought he'd
Yeah,
go
you were right.
2 to 3 to 1.
All right, let's see what Off to the Races media. Andrew Brown. We're talking 350, 350 into the 10. That would be nice. That would be nice. 9 to 5. All right. Well, Andrew's alive to that. A couple of people on this chat are alive to the 10. I'm going to take a quick scroll, see who's alive. Let's see who's alive to everything here. All right. I think Arthur was the first guy to post his pick. So he's alive to the 3, 5, 10. We got the payouts on those. What's the payout to the 10? Andrew just said 350. So he and Andrew are both alive to the 10. Good luck, boys. Although I'll be losing if you win. With the story of my life. Okay, we got Racing Downwind is alive to the 1, 3, and 4. What are the 1 and 4 paying? This has got to be good.
He's got what, 4? 167.50.
He's got the 1 to the 1.
1 to the 1 is 257.50.
Okay, 257, and the 4?
167.
167.
So
I'm writing down everybody's payouts. So we
so we're
almost every horse covered in the race.
We're looking at essentially 3 is the favorite, 5, and then 11. And then it starts being, and then 8.
Okay, once again, we said Andrew is alive to the 5 and the 10.
What's funny is Stellar Cap, as we saw, was the morning line favorite, is not getting any money. Everything's gone on.
I knew that horse was not going to be the morning line favorite. Couldn't win at Los Al. Can't get the distance, in my opinion. 6.5 is just way too far for this horse. What is the price of that horse?
Which one?
Stellar Cap. Is the
8 to 1 now.
Yeah. Who's the favorite?
Your Vegas love.
Who is?
There's no love in Vegas.
Who's the favorite? Who predicted the favorite in this race?
Well,
who predicted it?
Yeah, 5 to 1 to 2 to 1. We'll see.
That's right.
Let's see what happens in the last minute.
You know when Phil's horses take money.
And you know I'm a Phil guy. He trains all my horses, and I did not use them. Well, although I talked it into existence by saying.
Here's the thing. I'm not going to take a lot of credit for this just because these are class droppers.
Yes.
It is so significant. This is a non-winners of 2 lifetime. That means and it's for 10,000. So
this is a barn clear. I mean, he does place them to win, but they don't have to. It's like make some space.
These are low-level horses who are unreliable. The non-winners of 2 lifetime, they do not like to win. Bob Hess takes Fun to Run, claim for 16 back east. Tried tougher levels, didn't work out. Brings a horse here for the ship and win bonus. That's a classic move. Like you are so in the black with this. You only claim for 16. You drop in for 10. Okay, fine. You claimed. You get the ship and win bonuses, right? Because the horse runs back.
Yo, that's why.
Do you as a horse owner, can you explain how it works this year?
So I was talking to a trainer who came in from back east, and he has a lot of horses coming out here.
Right.
And he's like, his idea or his premise was, I want to race them early. And if they get claimed, great. I get the ship and win bonus
right off the bat.
I get the money if I placed the horse and picked it up for the correct price back east. Even though I'm dropping, I'll make money with the win pool.
Right.
And then every time this horse wins going forward, you get a slice of the pie too. So
at Del Mar.
Yeah, so you want to do it early in the meet, and maybe some of these horses might come back 2 or 3 times.
Brilliant strategy.
And you've essentially gotten your purse money again. So that's why you got to look at these East Coast shippers in. Like
the Ken Sweezy, I think, was the trainer.
Yes.
We liked a horse during the contest. It was Tennessee something or other.
Yes. And
the horse won for fun, totally outclassed them. It wasn't a great price, but you know what? You could have tied that horse with some other horses and made some money. But Ciaran is saying exactly what I'm trying to say with this Bob Hess horse. You get the purse, you get the ship and win bonus, you get claimed, and then you
still get a
percentage,
some money for the next.
And then you make a bet. You know, you bet your horse to win, and then you bet an exacta with the 3. Those are the 2 big class droppers. I'd be really, really surprised if them didn't win this race. But then again, like I said, we're dealing with unreliable horses, right, Ciaran? And we are at Del
Where
Mar.
bombs like to come in.
Let's check in on Buds and Suds, holding steady at 5-1. I really thought this horse would be a bigger price.
I thought it'd be lower.
Not the favorite, like you said, but
I thought it'd be.
I think we're both wrong.
I thought on paper this should have been.
I think we're both wrong. Let's call this neutral because you thought the horse was going to be favored. I said, no way. I said, I think this horse is going to be 8-10-1. You said, no way. We'll call it a wash.
Misty Muppet could have got in, and then we would have.
Yeah, because we have our shirts because Ciaran, opening week, he bet like a Muppet. Anthony, Anthony Cano, just want to say hi. Thanks for watching. We got Terry's Energy. Woohoo! Double trouble. Say hi to everyone up there, including Tracy at the bar. Is been here a long time. I know her a long time.
The bartender. That's your second best friend who pays you your money.
The only thing you need in life, you need a bartender friend, mechanic, lawyer friend, and a doctor friend, and you're all set. You don't have to worry about anything.
Well, with EVs, you don't really need a mechanic friend anymore.
Well, that's true. But some truck, Vampire Red, even a Vampire Red cyber truck like this guy's driving around. It's bulletproof. Shout out to Tracy. Tell her we said hi, Larry. And you know what? Do us a favor. Can you order us before last call? I will a double bourbon and sugar-free Red Bull with a splash of orange. Here I this time.
I'll do it. I'll do the same thing.
All right. So right after the races, Terry, meet us with those drinks. Hopefully they'll be celebratory drinks and not types drinks because you're credit. I'll give you credit. You've actually connected on them out. I haven't yet, and it just shows you how hard this.
No, it's really hard here. But when it's hard, it pays.
That's right.
Even when you hit a couple of favorites, you're going to get some. Especially if you have a conviction, and you bet the conviction.
I am sorry, guys. There's still only 17 minutes to post. I asked John Lindo up in the press box. He knows everything. I admire and respect that guy so much. One of the best handicappers out there. Really does the work really smart. And he knows the skinny. I go, why is there so much time between the 7th at 7:07 and the 8th at 7:40? Do the math. What is that? 33 minutes between races?
Well, I had to MacGyver this umbrella because we were getting our eyeballs burnt off by the sun.
And that's what he told me. He said the glare of the sun
is so
brutal when the horses are on the backside that the jockeys can't see. So they actually have to wait to run the race for the angle of the sun.
Yeah, probably another couple of weeks, I would assume, before it starts getting lower.
See, now, Ciaran, this is where you really have to shine because you have the gift of the gab. You have the Irish gift of the gab. I can't talk that much. My jaw's already starting to hurt. I'm going to show 2 more comments, and I'm actually going to go to the bathroom, spice my face up a little bit.
Let's all do that. We'll do a coming back.
But hold on. Let's see. We got more people here. Andrew, you just can't get enough. I love it. PCG all up. The Kraken hit the 10 wins. That's my man. Oh, I'm so sorry we missed you and Casey at the PCG when Pete was in town. We kind of bookended. You were the meat in the middle, but hopefully when Pete's back, we'll all be breaking bread again at the PCG. Big shout out to that restaurant. If you have a nice day at the track, you can't beat it. It is right on the ocean. Great way to celebrate your wins. Oh, LD in the house. This is such a familiar and nice thing to see. Larry Danamiller, word of the day, conviction. Am I missing something? Is there a horse in here named Conviction?
No, because we keep saying if you have a conviction,
okay.
Hammer
it. All right. Well, I hope you're alive to something, Larry. If you are, please let us know. Can't wait to see you. Miss you, and so happy that you're joining and watching our show. I know Larry, part of Little Red Feather.
Oh yeah.
He has a couple of horses, I think, coming up this weekend. So,
yeah, they've got a few horses.
Yeah.
Probably on Padre, I think, is coming up this weekend.
Maybe not Night Scout or something like that. Is there a Scout or something? Well, anyway, good luck to you, Larry. Hope to see you here at the races.
Oh, I know what we can talk about. So there's a fantastic contest tomorrow. The Little Red Feather charity.
You tell them about the contest. I'll be right back.
All right.
I'm putting him on the spot. He left me hanging yesterday. I had to talk 10 minutes by myself because he was going through garbage trying to find half-eaten sandwiches.
I was looking for sponsors for it.
2 minutes.
All right. So tomorrow we've got a tournament on horse tourneys, $250. It's the Little Red Feather Cares charity. It's a great way, if you're looking to get into contest play, it all goes to charity. So your buy-in, they donate the seats. Every 40 seats gets you an entry into the NHC. Great contest. And from what I hear, talking to Gary, it's an underlay. They only have 35 players so far. So if you're a contest player and you have not jumped in yet on this tournament, definitely jump in. It's one of the best ones. The last few years, they've done it as a live money. This year, it's just all Del Mar races, pick and pray. Do your research in the morning, hop into the contest, and then there you go. Hit the right long shots here, and you've got an entry to the NHC. And so Frank's horse is taking a bunch of money here right now. Vegas Love. I wonder why everyone's betting that horse. Probably has nothing to do with the name. But Buds and Suds coming down 9-2. So we're creeping lower. Let's see. Oh, and Frank's horse is a gray horse. Looking out here in the paddock, that's probably gotten a lot of the ladies are betting on that horse just because it's gray. I'm just looking here at some of the exactas if we were to do them. $11-3, 22-1, and 3 with 11 is paying $14. So Frank's horse is really getting hammered. And I'm also alive to the 6. It looks pretty good as they go by. He's back.
All right. How'd Ciaran do?
I give him
no dead air.
6 out of 7.
Okay, 6 out of 7. Why not out of 10? Is that like a 9 out of 10?
Yeah, but I'm doing 6 out of 7 because it sounds better.
Oh, how about 5 out of 6, like the pick 6?
Yeah. That's usually what it is. Oh, 11 looks.
All right, Larry Danamero, love you. Let's see what else you got.
11's on the
Go
toe.
South Bay tomorrow in the 1st. That's the horse. South Bay from Little Red Feather.
Your 3's a gray. That's why it's getting hammered. All the ladies are betting.
Bet the gray. You know, Vegas Love. Bet the gray. I know Vegas Love is a little different than True Love, but you know, go South Bay tomorrow in the 1st. See you soon. We will absolutely see you in the paddock tomorrow, Larry. Good luck to you and all your LRF partners. While I was gone, I heard you talking about the contest.
Yeah, I mean, it's still it's a number. There's only 30. Well, talking to Gary earlier, only 30-something people. I thought there would have been 200 plus. Every 40 entries, there's an entry.
Well, I think part of the problem is that they migrated online, so it might take a little bit to grow. But let's hope tomorrow people show up. I'm going to sign up tonight. I am absolutely playing Texas Larry in the house. That's from Terry. So talk about Little Red Feather and what can we expect from Gold Phoenix, who unfortunately had to scratch out of the Eddie Reed. But is the Del Mar handicap still the target?
Oh, absolutely. They were trying to get a race written for change the conditions a little for Saturday and Sunday.
So this is like a condition allowance race?
Yes. Didn't happen. So we're a go next Saturday. So there's an allowance race. You'll see Gold Phoenix next Saturday. So yeah, that'll be my double. It'll be 1 to 5 probably, knowing the.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a leg stretcher.
Who's going to be in that race?
I do not know. I've not looked yet.
And what's the distance?
It'll probably be a mile. Looking at all those allowance races.
So that's got to be just a prep for him, right? I mean, he's a grade 1 winner in a mile, but I mean, that's not really his strength, right? He's
breathing fire. I mean, we've had
he's got to run.
We had to run. I mean, we're getting ready in 3 weeks. You know, you got to get him geared up so he can.
And Ciaran also has a horse named Maracas who broke his maiden 5 furlongs of the turf pretty impressively opening weekend. Right?
Yes.
Is he doing okay?
He's doing great. So I was talking to Gary, and he's like, after he did his last race, off the bench race, he lost a little bit of weight. So we had to wait a while, which is normal.
Yeah, it's fine.
I asked Gary, and he's like, oh, yeah, great. I was thinking, so now I guess it's just a matter of combing through the condition books and seeing when the next races we're going to go win.
I'd like to go on the Arrakis diet. Do I run a race and I can lose some of this extra poundage?
We had a horse last year with them, Swall. Andy Mathis ended up training it. The horse ended up getting sold at auction.
I know, it was a good synthetic horse. Won a stakes race, right?
400,000 plus in
Wow.
a bidding war with the Japanese, but used to fall asleep in the gate and was fat. And they were like, the horse ran a mile and still gained weight. That was early in the year.
We must have the same condition. Oh my God! But he was a nice horse for you.
Oh,
so,
she.
yeah.
I mean,
she.
And then she went off to Turfway Park
and won on a stakes race on the synthetic.
And then we raced Belmont Day a year ago in the slop, and Pratt was on her, and she ran.
Andrew being the chief.
Oh,
yeah, he is. It wouldn't be a show with Andrew unless it was a cuss word. Ciaran, you read it. It's for you. It's not for me.
What does GFP stand for? I hear it all the time when people talk about Go Phoenix. All right. If you know any Irish guys, this will be the easy way to say it. When they say a word, what's the next word they say? That's what the F stands for.
Irish people always follow their regular word with this specific cuss word that begins with an F and ends with a G.
Correct.
And maybe we could say effing, gold effing Phoenix.
Gold effing Phoenix, yes.
That nickname is stuck so well and is so popular around the racetrack that Ciaran, he's only wearing a t-shirt today, but this man can dress. This man has some very, very nice bespoke suits. And one of his bespoke suits
is my Gold Phoenix. It's got GFP on the back, although it's not the politically correct one. It's the
real GFP. You flip up the collar, and there in beautiful embroidered stitching, gold effing Phoenix.
They actually showed it on NBC one time.
That's right.
She had to put her finger over the middle.
Oh, they had to. All right, let's take a quick look at the odds here. Let's see. I mean, I'm not getting paid enough to even think about hedging. And frankly, I don't know who I would hedge with. I really don't like anyone else in the race except for maybe the 4 Danzig Cat. But I'm just going to have to let that horse beat me. Look at your Buds and Suds coming in. The horse is live, man. I don't see it. I don't see it. 9-2 on Buds and Suds.
Fresh you.
Vegas Love 2-1. Favorite as predicted.
Has won 2 races this year. All these other donkeys have won one
look
race.
At the races.
It's a donkey race.
I could have won those races. Let me look real quick. Bear with me for a second.
Now, would you be on Lasix or off if you won it?
You'd be on.
They're on. If you're.
Oh, me? I'd be on. I'd be on everything possible to the micro milliliter. All right, this horse, where here? Buds and Suds broke his maiden in a state bred 12.5. Won it easily, but oh my God, those are bad races. Then wins a 12.5, non-wins a 2 lifetime again at Los Al. I mean, oof. My problem with your horse is the track profile. This horse is a very good closer, probably the best closer in the race. I don't know if he's going to get enough pace to close into, and even if he does, it's been pretty much a conveyor belt on the dirt. Like if you're in the lead or 2 lengths off, if you're turning for home, you got a shot, but nobody else does, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, but Fresh is on, and I mean he's riding lights out right now, and we'll know in about 5 minutes.
Anybody out there hedging here, or anybody out there want to call out another horse that they might have a win bet in? Maybe you missed the double and you're playing this race, or any wagers that we can root for. You know, do you got some trifectas cooking? I'd be very interested. The purpose of the show is to talk about wagering. Like, we're trying to approach this from a wagering standpoint. Yes, we talk about handicapping and all that fun stuff too, but you know, we want to make money, and we want to educate ourselves as well by going through these exercises. You know, it's not super fun to do this every race, but you know, if you take the time to do it, it's going to pay off in the long run, because you're going to find value, and you're going to, in the long run, if you're a good enough handicapper and you're betting value horses and value doubles, you are going to win in the long run. So that's why we're trying to do it. I like to learn stuff all the time. I wish I could learn something from Ciaran, but he's like, oh, I did a trifecta. This is then I'm doing this horse.
That's his problem.
And then I went back and I did an exact box. I was like, so basically, no matter what the race, first, second, or third, you got it.
No, my fifth choice when I pet all horses. No, that's not how it is.
We're so opposite, because Ciaran is a great multitasker, and his brain is like 100 miles an hour, throwing all these combinations. And I am not a good multitasker. I like to focus. I like to hone in on one thing and try and crush it. I wish I had more of Ciaran, not all of it, just more of his way of thinking, because then I could be more aggressive and stuff like that. So, oh, here we go. Oh yeah, Terry, this is good. My people are still talking about Ciaran's purple hue custom suit. You want to tell the story about last week up in the Turf Club? You were invited, I wasn't.
Oh, because I wear a suit.
Pacific Advisors.
They didn't want some slub running around up there. I mean, geez, come on. They serve Grey Poupon up there. What are you talking about, Frank? Come on, they're not going to let you in there.
So Terry had a group with Pacific Advisors, the company she works for. We're talking top level of the company. All came out to the Turf Club. Probably about 20 people had a good time, and of course she needed a handicapper, someone to give them a clue as to what to do.
And they got the double. They got a nice double.
She didn't ask me if I would be offended. She just went right to Ciaran and said Ciaran would be perfect at this. He's a financial guy. They're financial people. He looks the part. He's a horse owner and an expert. I was like, well, I can't argue with that.
And hopefully they made some money. They stuck around for the double.
How many suits do you have?
Well, I should only have one or two, but the wife always says, well, people are going to remember you wore that the last time. I'm like,
that's
I'll wear the same suit every time. I don't care from a guy's going to go to a guy. That's the same cool purple suit.
But you know what? I exactly. But I will give Shannon a lot of credit because she has very good taste, and you do rock some really nice suits. Really, really nice suits. I'm in trouble because I have to do an event next week in the Turf Club for a group of influencers who are going to be here at the track, and I've done it before.
Sorry,
I'm not going to fit in my jacket. I'm going to have to go buy a new.
Why don't you use one of the, they give you a free green jacket down.
I'm sure there are plenty of extra large.
No, there's stains and fleas in it. You know, they're from like the 1960s, I think. I saw them hand it to someone the other day, and he was like,
"Oh my god!
On this shirt, you're making me wear this jacket,
dude. This is so. I'm so glad you mentioned that because this is a true story. A long time ago, I was invited to Hollywood Park to do a book signing in the Turf Club, along with Richard Eng. You know Richard Eng, the Las Vegas. He writes about horse racing and gambling. Really smart guy. He had just released Horse Racing for Dummies, and I was doing a signing there. I actually don't remember which book it was, but I showed up. I mean, I had jeans on, but they were nice. Like, you know, they weren't like tatty jeans. No jeans allowed. I said, well, I'm here for the book signing. Like, I'm a guest. No jeans allowed. Wait a second. They went in the back room and they got me a pair of pants, like from the 70s, with like Santabel pants, like elastic, and they're baggy, and I had to wear that.
So I already know the rest of the story is Frank still has those pants in his closet. So that's what you're wearing next week?
Yeah, I'm going to wear Turf Club approved pants and jacket, courtesy of the actual Turf Club. All right, let's take a quick look at the odds as the horses are approaching the gate. I'm just going to run through them real quick. I think it's a good exercise. Whatever line you have on a horse compared to the morning line and compared to the real odds. Ryan's Girl, morning line maker nailed at 12-1 on the line, 12 at the gate. One Arrow, same thing, 12 on the line, 11 at the gate. My Horse Vegas Love, 5-1, 2-1. I knew that was going to happen. So I'm not too mad about this horse going favored in the double because I expected that. Danzig Cat, 6-1, going off at 10-1. Peter Miller, gonna feel real stupid if he puts over another one at 10-1.
Yeah.
My Horse Fun to Run, 6-1 on the line. Knew he would take money to 7-2. Two big class droppers of the first and second choices. Lady Good Trouble. Public gives the horse no shot, 40-1, but Ciaran is alive to that horse, so we'll be rooting for that bombaroo. Not quite 55-1, but maybe in the end you might actually be able to.
Oh shit! Get started. Oh, I would love if that can be 58-1.
Riders Candy, 20-1, 28-1. Stellar Cap, the morning line, lukewarm morning line favorite at 4 is going off at 8. Alice Bomb at 62. Risky Girl from 12-16. Buds and Suds holding steady, 6-1 on the line, 5-1. That horse is taking solid, consistent money. I'll congratulate you if you win, but I'm rooting against you.
I'm rooting against you too.
Let's go. Good luck, everyone. Let's get this. 3-5. Let's get it home.
It's all on the break. That's our winner right there.
Yeah, looks okay.
11.
4 looks good. Oh man, if this 4 wires field.
This is a tough distance to wire, though. You know,
That's
conveyor belt.
That's true. But speed, yeah, you got to have speed. But wires, little different story. I'm just hoping the two droppers outclass them. Who do I want more? 300 or?
You just want to win. What are you talking about?
400. I actually want the 5 a little bit more.
You just want to win one.
Yeah, I do. What's this? Peter Miller, I knew it.
On fresh shoe.
They're going to be going fast.
Yeah, 22.
Yeah. Because they're riding up front.
22.
22 and 1. That's pretty quick. Just need the 3 to grind it out. I don't like the way he's traveling now, I'll tell you that right now.
What's going on with mine?
45 and 3, that's fast too. We're in trouble, man.
Yeah. Wow.
Real trouble. Oh, I hate these conditions. Every time I think it's logical, something funny happens.
Oh, is that 11? Oh, no,
It is.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Oh, he just had to get it. After my 55 to 1, I couldn't even enjoy one full day. Congratulations, like a man. I accept it.
Hop back on.
All right. So what are you looking at? You have that 3 times, so $300. Not bad.
And it's the day on a winning note.
When a horse finished 9 to 5, my 3 got going way too late. I just knew around the turn that Ciaran, you made a good point. Clear out the barn, drop it to 10.
And you know I'm always a head on Phil kind of guy.
Yeah, no, I know. You were right about the race. I was wrong. I'm man enough to admit it. I'm happy that you hit the double. That's the point of the show.
Yeah,
we want to give out the double.
Almost $400. Not too bad for. We spent 100. We tripled our money.
Not too bad at all. I got egg on my face. I couldn't have been more against that horse. But you know that horse was taking steady money. Never drifted up, never drifted down. They kept sending it in on that horse. Here's the thing about these non-winners of 2 lifetimes at the bottom. Every time I think I got it, easy race, I'm way off. And then every time I'm like, well, I don't feel that strongly about it, so I'm going to pick something fuzzy. I do much better because these are such unreliable horses, and you can't trust the drop. You can't trust it.
That was a great price.
Good for you, man. We'll wait for it to be official. Maybe there'll be an inquiry.
No, that won by 50.
No, I know that horse was so freaking easy. So easy.
Fresh you. Time not perfect.
I think
he knew they were going too fast.
You know, that was a good sign that he was on. Actually, that was smart to call that out. You know, a lot of people say it's called horse racing. It's not called jockey racing. Well, at Del Mar, you got to pay attention to these jockeys.
When these guys are hot, if you're not using JJ or Fresh you, and even if you don't like a horse and you see them on a long shot,
you got to consider.
You got to. I mean, the amount of times I've re-looked at some of these horses because these guys are on it, and I ended up finding a reason.
They might not win, but they're always live, right? They're always live. So here, Buds and Suds, Ciaran's pick finished first. Dancing Cat, the Peter Miller horse I talked about, ended up finishing 4th, who I did not use. My horse, who I thought couldn't lose, the favorite, 3, Vegas Love, a terrible third. My other pick,
at least it got third.
My other pick is still running. Yeah, we're just wrapping up our live stream right now. As soon as it's official, thank you so much. All right, well, we're getting the bums rush here. We're just going to wait for it to be official, make sure nothing's funny happening. While we're doing that, I'm to tell you, check out my Frankly Speaking column on In the Money Plus. I have a great time riding it for Pete Fornatel, and it's a Del Mar diary. It's just basically about my experience through the Del Mar meet. And I handicap a feature race. I give out some spot plays, et cetera, et cetera. Ciaran, what you got cooking with your sheet? Where can people find you?
California Pick 4. Yeah, and just tag me on Twitter. I'm on the Del Mar handicapping site as well, so you'll see my late Pick 4 there, which will give you a heads up on what my double's probably going to be.
Look at this.
Oh, geez.
She's a keeper, huh?
You're going to have to drink.
Oh, man, thank you, Stan. I love you. Tracy has your victory in the fourth quarter. You're a lifesaver. Always coming through. Let's see. I just want to see the payouts, and then we got to wrap it up because
they're going to walk us in.
Yeah, it's been a long day for everybody here. You know, these 4 o'clock posts are very tricky, and I know people have families. People want to go to dinner. They want to go home. I get it. It's just us degenerates out here playing the last get out bet on Friday. What are they taking so long for here? It's still unofficial. Up there's Terry up at her perch in the Turf Club. Shout out. Got our drinks ready. So you can celebrate with your drink. I have to drown my sorrows. I can't believe it. I was so against that.
I gave you all the info.
All right. Did you say it is official? Post the pays, and then we're out of here. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. You made us feel really good because this is what we're trying to do. We want interaction. We just don't want to spit into the wind. If I got to talk to him without that kind of chat for as long as we're doing it.
And tell Frank how my winners suck when they win.
Absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. All right, here we go. 1260, 680, 440. Just waiting on the double pay, and then we are logging off. Of course, it's on the second. $5 double, 132. All right, congratulations, Ciaran. Whoever hit it out there, congratulations. Thank you for watching. If you don't hit the late double,
go home in trouble.
What am I doing?
You're going home in trouble yet again.
I'm in trouble yet again.